AEW Rampage featured a number of matches this week, as well as a music video by The Acclaimed and a promo by new ROH World Champion Claudio Castagnoli. The main event saw JS Anna Jay taking on Ruby Soho. So yeah, an interesting show on the horizon. So let's get straight into it with Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt and Satnam Singh versus Orange Cassidy and the Best Friends. Trent and Lethal started the match. Cassidy seemed tagged in and demanded that Satnam come in next. Dutt tagged in instead. Sanjay took off his jacket and tagged in Satnam quickly. Cassidy tried to hit Satnam with a dropkick but bounced off himself. Satnam then caught Cassidy with a nasty chop in the corner. Both Trent and Chuck ran into the ring, but Satnam Singh took them both down with a crossbody. Back from commercial, Trent and Chucky T sent Satnam crashing out of the ring. Jay Lethal then hit a double lethal injection. Sanjay and Cassidy then squared off in the ring before Dutt was infuriated after Cassidy broke his pencil and charged at the latter. Cassidy then caught him with the orange punch, and that was enough to win the match. And Jay gets a 6 out of 10 from me. It was alright, good stuff I suppose, an entertaining match to kick off the show, not too bad. And after the match we saw Satnam Singh coming back in and Orange Cassidy by her head as Lethal hit another lethal injection. AEW TNT champion Wardlow then came out and confronted the trio, so potentially setting up a feud there. Yeah, like I say, no issues with this, 6 out of 10. Next up, Ethan Page was in action against former NXT North American champ Leon Ruffin. Ruffin charged at Page to try and take the fight to win. Page then caught him in mid-air and tossed him into the mat before inflicting more punishment in the corner. Page then hit Ruffin with the Ego's Edge, and that was enough to pick up another impressive win. And yeah, gets a 6 out of 10 from me. Would like to see him doing more with Leon Ruffin because I'm a big fan of him from his days in NXT. But you know, Page just building him up on an upwards trajectory really, and that was really the sole point of this match, I suppose. So yeah, on the whole, no issues with it at all. That gets a 6 out of 10. But anyway, next up was Lee Moriarty versus Matt Sydal. Moriarty took on his men to Sydal, and Sydal was unhappy with how Moriarty won against Sid Martin last week. Moriarty didn't hold back, catching Sydal with a headbutt before contributing with a series of strikes. Sydal then hit back with strikes of his own, followed by a standing moonsault. The match pulled out of the ringside during the outbreak. Moriarty tossed Sydal into the barricade and hit him with a running boot. Back in the ring, Sydal caught his protege with a roundhouse kick. Moriarty hit back with Larry and followed it by planting Sydal face first for a 2 count. Moriarty quickly locked in the Border City stretch, and that was enough to pick up the win. Stokely halfway came out of the finish just as Moriarty was finishing Sydal off. He entered the ring after the match and offered Moriarty a card, and the offer that wasn't accepted. So yeah, intriguing to see where that goes. But yeah, on the whole, this gets a 5 out of 10 from me. Some intrigue at the end of it. The match wasn't too bad, but yeah, for me, I mean, like, yeah, I'm just not really into storyline, so I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Claudio Castagnoli and William Regal came down to the ring next. The new ex-ROH World Champion got a massive ovation from the fans. He thanked the fans for their support before inviting Wheeler down to the ring. Jericho wasn't happy and interrupted the celebration. Yuta said that he could easily beat Jericho in the match, and Claudio and William agreed. Jericho was incensed and he challenged Yuta to a match, with the latter declined. He then agreed to put his title shot at Quake and Rake on the line in the match against Yuta next week, which will be great. And yeah, I mean, like, kind of continuing this feud, I suppose. No issues with it really. And yeah, let's see where it goes. Before the Acclaimed debuted their new music video on Rampage, the duo challenged Gun Club to a dance the match next week on Rampage. I mean, like, yeah, good stuff, I suppose, entertaining. Ruby Soho versus Anna Jay was up next, who Anna Jay had a brace because of an injured arm and was all over Soho in the opening stage of the match. Jay was aggressive and went straight for Ruby Soho. She then got repeated strikes and took Soho down with a super kick. Soho then hit back with a suplex, but was already clutching her arm. Jay then went right back for the arm again and locked in the Queen's Layer. Ruby Soho managed to break free and hit the no future before Anna Jay kicked out at the last second. Soho then headed to the top rope but missed her senton. Anna Jay immediately locked in the Queen's Lair, followed by chops across the neck. She then took down Ruby Soho's chest and locked in the Queen's Lair for the victory. And yeah, let's get to 6 out of 10 from me. Solid enough match and getting Jay over in a new character, so yeah, no issues with me. But overall this week, Rampage gets a 5 out of 10 from me. And yeah, I mean, like, this just felt like an inessential episode of Rampage. I don't know if it was just me, but yeah, to me it kind of just did. Not too much going down, just a very missable episode of Rampage. So yeah, I'll have to give it a 5 out of 10 really. Yeah, not the best Rampage ever. But anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, results, comment, fan, if you want to subscribe for daily F1 news, and subscribe to the channel, subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.